Holidays and traveling. Hello, students. Welcome to my English class. I'm Mr. Book, your English teacher. I'm glad to see you again. How are you, my smart and clever students? Are you ready for our English lesson? Okay, let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about holidays and traveling. First, try to answer some of my questions. 1. Do you like traveling? 2. Do you want to travel around the world? 3. Which places are you going to visit in the future? 4. Where do you want to go on your summer holiday? Everybody needs to relax and rest from their work and studies. Travel holidays give energy and a new outlook and a new feeling. Let's look at the words for describing traveling. Travel, traveling. It means when you go from one place to another. We travel to go to school and work. We travel to visit our family. We travel to see new places. Trip. A trip is a short and easy place that we would go, usually on a job. Journey. A journey is longer than a trip. You spend more time and it's more effort. Tour. A tour is a visit to many different places. We can say, I travel, I go on a trip, I go on a journey, I go on a tour. You can go on a trip or on a journey or on a tour. When we travel, we can use different types of transports. We can travel by bicycle, motorbike, underground, car, bus, train, boat, plane, a hot air balloon, ship, or spaceship. Or we can just travel on foot. It is called walking. Walking is very good for our health. It is good exercise. We should go for a walk every day. So let's review how people can travel. How do people travel? People travel by bus, by car, by ship, by plane, by taxi, by train, by book, and on foot. Pay attention. We must use by with means of transportation. For example, I travel to school by bus, by car, by taxi. And we use on with foot. I travel to school on foot. Great job! You are amazing. Traveling by air or by airplane is fast and comfortable, but it's very expensive too. Traveling by train is slower than planes, but it has its advantages. You don't have to wait for hours at the airport with many other passengers. You just go to the station a few minutes before the train leaves, buy a ticket, get on a train, and your journey begins. You can look at things through the windows, sleep, watch TV, read a book, walk up and down the train. Usually, you can find an interesting person to talk to and make new friends. If you get hungry, you can eat your food. If you don't bring any food with you, there's often a restaurant or small cafe on the train where you can buy some food and a drink. You can see many interesting places from the windows of a train. Nowadays, modern trains like Afrosiob have very comfortable seats. Speed, comfort, safety are the main advantages of trains and planes. That is why many people, prefer trains and planes to other means of transportation. Traveling by sea is very interesting. It is called a cruise. On board of a ship, you can enjoy your trip. There are tennis and badminton courts, a swimming pool, a cinema, and a dancing hall. When you travel by water, you can see the waves and feel the fresh sea air, wind blowing on your face, and watch fish in the water. Many people like to travel by car also. It is interesting because you can see many things in a short time. It's comfortable because you don't need to buy a ticket. You can stop whenever you want and carry your suitcases. Traveling by foot is also an option. Walking tours are very interesting. Hitchhiking is a very popular method of traveling among young people abroad. But it is not so popular in our country. Sometimes people travel on foot. It is called backpacking or camping. All people are fond of traveling. It is very interesting to see new places, other towns, and countries. Traveling helps people learn about a country better, to know about cultures and traditions of different places, to meet people and make friends with them. Find the odd one. Look, students. Now check yourselves on the next task. In each line there is a word, and one object is not like the others. You must show and name the thing that doesn't belong. Find the odd one. I will say 4 words and you find the odd one. Car, bicycle, bus, tree. Yeah, you're right. That's a tree. That's different. House, plane, school, supermarket. Wonderful, my little friend. A plane is different. Train, motorbike, boat, table. I like the way you did that. That's quite right. A table is different. Crocodile, monkey, bicycle, lion. Marvelous. A bicycle is different. Now, my dear kids, I want you to listen and guess by the sound. What vehicle is the vehicle you hear? 1. Bus, boat, bicycle. Yeah, you're right. That's a boat. 2. Train, plane, walking. Great job, my little friend. That's a plane. 3. Walking, car, bus. Marvelous. That's a bus. 4. Motorbike, bus, car. Wonderful, my friends. That's a car. 5. Boat, bicycle, plane. Fantastic. You figured it out. That's a bicycle. 6. Motorbike, plane, bus. Outstanding. That's a motorbike. You're a good listener. You make me smile. You're so smart. And dear little friends, now listen and repeat the poem. Read after me. Take a bus or take a train. Take a boat or take a plane. Take a taxi, take a car. Maybe near or maybe far. Take a rocket to the moon. Be sure to come back soon. Are you tired? Let's have a rest and do some exercises. Stand up, please. It's just time to do some physical exercises. Fly, fly, fly your plane, high up in the air, traveling, traveling through the sky. Planes will get you there. Row, row, row your boat gently round the lake. Traveling, traveling on the water. Boats are what you use. Drive, drive, drive your car. Have your merry cruise. Traveling, traveling on the road. Cars are what you use. Chug, chug, chug your train. Chug along the track. Traveling, traveling along the rails. Trains go there and back. Stamp, stamp, stamp your feet. Stamp them on the ground. Traveling, traveling on your feet. Walk to get around. When we want to travel, we usually plan our journeys. For planning, we must use the future simple tense. Future simple tense. We use the future simple to speak about things in the future. How do you use the future simple? To make a sentence in the future simple, you only have to add will. For example, try to say will. I travel. I will travel. I go to school. I will go to school. I walk to the shop. I will walk to the shop. When you want to make negative sentences, you should use will not or won't. For example, I will not eat fast food. I won't eat fast food. I will not go to the cinema. I won't go to the cinema. I will not walk at night. I won't walk at night. When we speak about future actions, we use words that show the future time. They are adverbs of time. With the future simple, we should use tomorrow, next week, next year, next lesson, in the future, in 2 weeks. All dates should be in the future. I will fly to Paris next week. I will go to the restaurant tomorrow evening. I will travel there in a month. I think you could catch up, kids. You're doing great. Here's a grammar drill. I play football. I play football tomorrow. I go to school. I to school next year. I travel by train to Samarkand. I travel by train to Samarkand next month. Well done! Now we will talk about different types of holidays. Holidays can be different and it depends on the place and the activity. 1. Going to the beach. On the beach you can do something. You can do sunbathing, swimming, make sand castles, and play with a ball. 2. Sightseeing. Sightseeing is going around the city, visiting museums and historical buildings. 3. Hiking. On a hike, you walk or climb mountains, hills, and even sleep in a tent, cook on an open fire. You can sail or ride a horse. 4. Winter holidays. On winter holidays, you go on a snowy mountain, ski, sled, or play with snowballs. 5. Safari. Safari is when you travel to a wild place in nature, in African countries usually, and you can watch wild animals, take photos in their natural habitat. 6. Traveling to foreign countries. Many people like to travel to other countries. It is called traveling abroad. In other countries, you can see new people, explore new traditions and cultures, make new friends, and even learn a new language, like you're doing now. For traveling abroad, you need to have 1. A passport, 2. A visa, 3. To book a hotel, 4. To know a language of that country, or know English, which is an international language. Dear children, now you know a lot of words on the topic of traveling and holiday activities. I think it's enough today. Our lesson is going to end. You worked so well. You're so smart, my friends. But promise to revise all that we learned today. See you next time. Bye-bye.